I just wanted to make this video just to clarify some things because I was recently editing a couple of my videos, as I always do. I say that as if I don't edit my videos, obviously I do, but I was editing my recent videos and I noticed that for each of them, it might sound very confusing for people that are listening to my videos, even for people that have maybe stuck around for a while, or maybe for those that have just came across me for the first time. So I would just like to explain about my past when I was in high school, because I mentioned the fact that I had that bit of hope. And in other videos, I also talked about how my mother helped me change my mindset as well, helped me think positively. And now, when I say that, it does sound put together, but when I was editing the videos, they might not sound like they connect. So, and I always try to make sure that my videos sound like they connect, because the things that I talk about in my videos, the things that I have experienced, are all truth. They are all things that I have actually gone through, that I have experienced, and that I am continuing to learn about. So I'm sure some people might know already, but when I was in high school, it was a difficult moment for me. And even though I do say it lots of times, I do still feel like it's so important because there is new people coming to my videos. But in the past, when I was in high school, about 3, 4 years into high school, that was when I was feeling at my most lowest point. I wasn't happy with just everything. There was a lot of stuff going on, just mental stuff. I would say mostly just mental stuff. It was just trying to figure out a lot about myself, and I was worried a lot about my future. Although I say that I had hope, which I definitely did, I had a little bit of hope, and I believe that no matter what hope we have in the difficult moments of life, even just a little bit of hope can change and can help in so much, in so many ways. But it was that bit of hope mixed with the things that my mother was telling me, ways to kind of see high school. She was saying, Scott, just go into high school, do what you need to do, and once you get out of high school, then you can do whatever you want. Not that as if I couldn't in high school, but she knew that by being in high school, it was something that was weighing me down mentally. Because for me personally, high school wasn't a thing that I found beneficial. It just wasn't. For other people, they might love high school, they might love learning the things in high school, but for me, I just didn't find it beneficial. And even now, it's still difficult to explain what I was kind of going through in the past. I think my mentality wasn't really great as well. I think my priorities weren't really great. I feel like at the same time, I was focusing on the wrong things. Not that I was doing anything like bad, but just instead of, I was doing things that weren't calming my mind, if that makes sense. And I think it took some time to get to a point where I did start to develop a little bit of hope. And I feel like by my mother even sharing some other things with me, with the things that she was saying and that little bit of hope that I had, it just helped me so much. It gathered a new perspective, it gathered a better mindset than I had previously. And then I was able to start focusing, even though it was quite slowly, but then I started to focus on positive things. And that was so beautiful for me because I was able, once I left high school, I actually felt like I was able to do whatever I want. I felt so much weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I think I had so much anxiety back then. Well, I don't think, I actually know I had so much anxiety back then. And that's what was causing everything, I feel like. Just anxiety about being in school, just anxiety about a lot of things. Even a little bit about my future. I was scared on where I would be because I didn't have a plan. But at that time, I must have thought that everyone had a plan. But the reality is, no one has a plan. We are just doing things as we experience life, as we go through life. We start to experience that the more we grow up, and that's the great thing about growing up. So I know I'm kind of talking more about different things now, but I just thought that I would make this video to just clear things up. Obviously, no one has said anything. This is just something that I feel like I needed to clear up because while I was editing videos, I thought to myself, well, it might sound it might not sound clear. It might sound like two different stories were happening. And I don't want to sound like that person. I don't want to be that person that is saying two different things. So I hope that you can understand. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you could please like this video, subscribe down below, and if you know anyone that may benefit from watching this, then I would appreciate it if you could please share this video to them. So thank you so much again for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one.